Hey everyone, welcome back to Scale of the Cosmos. Last time we explored 10 wild facts about space, but the universe has way more weirdness up its sleeve. So today, we're going even deeper into the cosmic rabbit hole with 10 more facts that'll make your brain do backflips. Let's get into it. Point 1. Saturn could float in water. Saturn is the second biggest planet in our solar system, but here's the wild part. If you could find a bathtub big enough, Saturn would actually float in it. Saturn is made mostly of hydrogen and helium gas, which makes it incredibly light for its size. Its density is only about 0.687 grams per cubic centimeter, which is less than water. For comparison, Earth has a density of about 5.5 grams per cubic centimeter, so we'd sink straight to the bottom. Of course, you'd need a bathtub the size of like several Earths to actually test this. But the physics checks out. Saturn is basically the cork of the solar system, just floating around looking fabulous with its rings while everyone else is dense and boring. Point 2. There's a hexagon storm on Saturn. Speaking of Saturn, this planet just keeps getting weirder. At Saturn's North Pole, there's a massive storm shaped like a perfect hexagon. Yes, a six-sided geometric shape, naturally occurring on a gas giant. This hexagon is huge. Each side is about 8,600 miles long, which is bigger than the diameter of Earth. The whole thing rotates with the planet and has been spinning there for at least decades, possibly centuries. Scientists discovered it back in the 1980s when Voyager flew by. Nobody fully understands why it's a hexagon. The leading theory is that it's caused by differences in wind speeds creating a stable geometric pattern, but honestly, it looks like the universe was playing Minecraft up there. Saturn is just out here doing geometry homework while we're not looking. Point 3. The largest known star could swallow billions of suns. Our sun is huge, right? You could fit 1.3 million Earths inside it. Well, prepare to feel insignificant, because there's a star out there called Scuti that makes our sun look like a marble. Scuti is a hypergiant star located about 9,500 light-years away. Its radius is roughly 1,700 times that of our Sun. If you placed Scuti where our Sun is, it would swallow up Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and stretch nearly all the way out to Saturn. Volume-wise, you could fit about 5 billion of our suns inside Scuti. 5 billion. It's so big that if you tried to fly around it in a commercial jet at 560 miles per hour, it would take you about 950 years to make one lap. The universe has zero chill when it comes to size. Point 4. Time moves slower near black holes. This sounds like science fiction, but it's 100% real. Thanks to Einstein's theory of relativity, we know that gravity actually warps time. The stronger the gravity, the slower time moves. So if you were hanging out near a black hole and your friend was chilling on Earth, time would pass slower for you than for them. In the movie Interstellar, that planet near the black hole had 1 hour equal to 7 Earth years. That's not just movie magic, that's based on actual physics. If you could orbit close to a supermassive black hole and survive, you could come back to Earth and find that thousands of years had passed while only a few hours went by for you. It's basically time travel into the future, no DeLorean required. The catch? Getting that close to a black hole would also probably kill you in roughly 47 horrifying ways. Small price to pay. Point 5.
We're seeing
There's a
the top
storm
of
on
its
Jupiter
atmosphere and its
bigger
weather
than
layer.
Earth.
And its weather layer
Jupiter
contains a
has
lot
a
of
feature
interesting
called the
features
Great
such
Red
as jet
Spot,
streams,
and it's been
vortices,
raging for
storms,
at least
and these particular
350
features called
years.
hotspots.
This isn't a regular storm. It's a massive hurricane-like vortex that's so big you could fit 2 to 3 Earths inside it. The winds in this storm reach speeds of about 270 miles per hour. For reference, the strongest hurricane winds ever recorded on Earth were around 215 miles per hour, and that lasted maybe a few days. Jupiter's storm has been going strong since before the United States existed. The crazy part is that the storm is actually shrinking. When astronomers first observed it in detail in the 1800s, it was about 3 times the size it is now. Scientists aren't sure if it'll eventually disappear or just become a regular-sized cosmic tantrum. Either way, it's nature's longest-running show and nobody's getting their money back. Point 6. A spoonful of the sun's core would kill you from 100 miles away. The sun's core is wild. The temperature there reaches about 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, and the pressure is so intense that it crushes hydrogen atoms together to form helium through nuclear fusion. But here's what's truly insane. A single spoonful of material from the sun's core is so dense and hot that if you somehow teleported it to Earth, the radiation alone would kill anyone within a 100-mile radius. The sample itself would weigh several pounds, despite being just a spoonful, because the density is roughly 150 times that of water. So yeah, the sun isn't just a big ball of fire, it's a thermonuclear engine running on chaos and pure power. And we owe our entire existence to it. Thanks, sun. Please don't kill us. Point 7. Mars has the tallest mountain in the solar system. Forget Mount Everest. If you want to talk about real mountains, you've got to go to Mars. Olympus Mons is a massive shield volcano on Mars that stands about 13.6 miles tall. That's nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Olympus Mons is so big that its base would cover the entire state of Arizona. It's roughly the size of France. If you were standing at the base, you wouldn't even be able to see the peak because it would be hidden behind the curvature of the planet itself. The reason Mars can grow such a monster mountain is that, unlike Earth, Mars doesn't have moving tectonic plates. So the volcano just kept erupting in the same spot for billions of years, piling up lava until it became a cosmic skyscraper. Mars. Small planet, big flex. Point 8. 2/3 of all stars have a buddy. Our sun is kind of a loner. Most stars in the universe actually exist in pairs or even groups. Astronomers estimate that about 2/3 of all stars are in binary or multi-star systems, where 2 or more stars orbit a common center of gravity. This means that on planets in those systems, you'd see multiple suns rising and setting. Remember that famous Star Wars scene with Luke watching the twin suns on Tatooine? That's not just sci-fi. Those planets actually exist. They're called circumbinary planets, and we found dozens of them. Some star systems have 3, 4, or even more stars all dancing around each other in complex orbits. The most extreme one we found has 7 stars in one system. Imagine trying to tan with 7 suns out. You'd be cooked. Point 9. There's a rogue planet wandering through space. Most planets orbit a star, but some planets are just out there vibing alone, drifting through the galaxy with no sun to call home. These are called rogue planets, and there could be billions of them in our galaxy alone. Scientists have discovered several confirmed rogue planets, and they're absolutely terrifying. They're cold, dark, and frozen, just floating through interstellar space with no source of light or warmth. Some are gas giants the size of Jupiter, while others are smaller rocky worlds. The wildest part? It's possible that some rogue planets could even support life. If they have a thick enough atmosphere, geothermal heat from the planet's core could keep underground oceans liquid. So somewhere out there, in the pitch-black darkness between stars, there could be alien life chilling under an icy roof. Cold, dark, and totally cut off from the rest of the universe. Point 10. The universe has a cold spot nobody can explain. Out in the constellation Eridanus, there's a region of space called the cold spot, and it's making astronomers lose their minds. It's an area of the universe that's significantly colder than everything around it, and nobody knows exactly why. The cold spot is enormous, spanning about 1.8 billion light-years across. The temperature difference is tiny in absolute terms, but in cosmic background radiation terms, it's a huge anomaly. Some scientists think it might be a massive void with way fewer galaxies than expected. Others think it could be evidence of something even crazier. Here's the wild theory. Some physicists believe the cold spot could be a bruise left by a collision with another universe. That's right. An entirely separate universe, possibly bumping into ours billions of years ago. We have no way to confirm it yet, but the multiverse might not just be a Marvel thing. Reality is way stranger than fiction. So there you have it. 10 more facts that prove the universe is absolutely off the rails. From floating planets to bruises from other universes, there's no shortage of cosmic chaos out there. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe to Scale of the Cosmos for more, and drop a comment letting me know which fact broke your brain the most. Until next time, keep looking up.